What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Out here with Lou. If you remember, I did a recent video with him out on his boat. We had a lot of fun.
We did.
Caught some really cool fish, some nice fish. And during that video, I promised that I would do a walkthrough of his John boat. And that's what we're going to do today. Purpose of doing these walkthroughs is want to be able to share with the viewers what different folks have done in their rendition of their own builds, like what they decided to do with their own builds. And these are all folks that got inspired by work done on the channel. And a lot of people have reached out to us saying, hey, you know, thank you, we appreciate what you've done, shared a lot of information. That's really what the channel is all about, and why we do the builds is to, one, share the information, and two, inspire other people to do it. You can do it too. So this is going to be part of a series where we feature different boats in the area, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. But for now, I want to go ahead and just get this walkthrough in and show you what Lou did with this beast right behind us. This is a Lowe 1448 Mod V. This is an MT model right here. So he's got this boat equipped out really nice. He's got the Minn Kota Fortrex up front. That's an 80-pound, 24-volt trolling motor, similar to what I have on the boat. So I can definitely attest to that. This pushes this boat around really, really well. We've got two graphs, Lowrance graphs. What are these?
That's a 9-inch up front and a 7-inch in the back.
Okay.
That's the Elite TI2.
TI2s. So this makes it really easy to fish from the bow of the boat and be able to troll and find fish, locate and catch. And then when you're running the boat, you've got the one at the rear as well. That's a really good setup to have on a John boat, and any boat in particular. Some people might have a console and then have the graph by their console. Recessed foot tray right here. Got the easy troll tray. Carpeted it out, decked it out. Now you did wood decking, right?
Yes.
All wood decking? Half inch. Wood decking, sealed up. Everything is latched, got the white cap latches on here. This is kind of the standard right here, especially for DIYers. They're really reliable and last a long time. And so let's go through. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hatches.
9 hatches.
He's loaded. He is loaded. How's that working out for you?
It's actually working out pretty well. I kind of wish that the back two was one big hatch, because I can only put a three gallon gas tank in the back. Yeah. So it's tough to put anything bigger than that. Okay. But I have two 3-gallon tanks in one on each side. And that happens a lot. You guys have heard me talk about my boat, where after you do it, you have one idea, and then you start thinking as you're running the boat, man, this is what I could do different. And we're going to get into that. I'm gonna check in with you on things that you would change now that you've used the boat. Now, you did this boat how long ago? I bought the boat in January of 2021. I started the process in February, and it probably took me about till June, beginning of June. Okay. Yeah. So what is that, like 5 months, 4.5, 5 months. But yeah, I mean, I probably put, honestly, every bit of 300 hours into this. 300? At least. Sounds about right. At least. Sounds about right. So let's open this bad boy up and see what we got. Yeah, definitely. All right, so we got bait storage. A few more bait storage there. Bait storage here as well. That's bait storage is there. Yep. And then my two Everstart DC 29 batteries 29 there. 29 DC there. Running the trolling motor. And then this is another bait storage, kind of like slash, like life jacket. Got your fuse breaker right there, 60 amp breaker. 60 amp, and then And you went with an open floor. I did. Concept. Yep. Yeah, I left it all wide open. I didn't have any walls. Yep. Just to, I think, make things a little easier. Yep. I mean, it definitely gives you flexibility to just put whatever you want under there and change things up. Yep. Right, over here got the onboard charger. And how many batteries in total? 3. 3 batteries. All right. So is that a 3-bank? Everything's hooked up to this? Everything's hooked up to that. Nice, nice, nice. What size aluminum framing did you go with? I went with 1/8, 1.5 inch by 1.5. I like how you painted the inside of your hatches blue. That's nice. Yeah, the reason why I did that, I thought about wrapping it blue, the same color as my truck. Haha. That's the reason why I painted the inside of my hatches blue. Reinforced hatch lids, very nice. Yes. Got a couple paddles down there. I like what you did. Tons of space for bait storage. Looks really good. And then the center here, bait storage as well. That's basically where all my electronic fuse box is. The rear panel, the panel right there. And this is originally a live well. Does it have is it gravity fed? You see you've got the... Yep, I have it down in there. Yep. Okay. And then got space there too. Yep.
nice. You've got at least a good 4 to 5 inch.
Oh, I do. Right I do. I can put 3 or 2 3700s on top of each other.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm sure that comes in handy.
It does.
Control panel. Sweet. All right, so tell us why you took the floor out here.
Well, actually, yeah, there was a floor here. The reason why the floor is out because it bowed up on me. I didn't actually have it tacked down because if I wanted to take it out, I was able to. Okay. But I took it out and I was curious at how much it weighed. And just this floor alone was 25 pounds.
And you got 2 hatches here.
I have 2 hatches here as well.
This is the 3rd battery.
This is the 3rd battery here that basically is for all my electronics, the bilge, the graphs, master switches in here. This over here is kind of like a, you know, everybody has one of these at their house, a junk drawer. Yeah, man. You know, it's like at your kitchen. You know, everybody's got one of them in their kitchen.
Yeah, I know that's right. Boat is not a boat without one of these absolutely. Right here. We just drop everything in it.
Yep.
So that's nice. And do you, how's it working out having the battery on the side here?
Well, I wasn't thinking when I did it. I probably should have put the trolling motor on the other side because the weight kind of shifts a little more to the right when you're sitting in the boat. Okay. If I had the trolling motor on the left side and the battery on the right, it would have probably offsetted it a lot better.
Point. That's a really good point. Hey man, a lot of this is trial and error.
And that's why I sit on this side of the boat
when you drive.
When I drive it.
I've noticed that. Because you know how the arm is.
Really I should be over here. So if I sit on that side,
all good.
I'm falling in the water.
Now the back deck is nice. Plenty of room to fish from. Let's open up these hatches.
Yes.
Gas tank back here. Bilge pump. 3-gallon tank. Oh, you got 2 3s.
2 3-gallon tanks.
Yep. And I know why. Hint, hint, guys. Look at that. Upgrade. We'll get to that in a second.
Yep.
And your pump out for your bilge is right there. Sweet. Hopefully you'll never need that, right?
Actually, I did. I forgot to put the plug in. And my, just real quick story. My son was standing in the middle of the boat. I walk up to the boat. He's like, Dad, there's water in the boat. What do you mean? He's standing in water. He's like, get out of the boat. So I hurry up and put the plug in. And then that was the first time I used my bilge. And it pumped out really, really fast. Yep. You have to have a bilge in a boat.
That is absolutely correct. And trust me, I have my own story, and mine is really quick. 2 weeks after building my boat, dropped it in the lake. My brother can attest to this. I know you're watching this video, and forgot to plug it. And in 2 seconds, it's amazing how fast.
Yes.
It's no joke. Plug your boat. Check 2-3 times before you launch it because that water comes in unbelievably fast. I had so much water, it was filled in here, and it got up to where the carpet was wet here and underneath the front. Inducers in the back, and you've got. And I know you upgraded this.
I did.
Like I don't know. So originally there was a 9.9 on here.
Yes.
So you went with the 9.9 because of restrictions.
Yep,
right?
restrictions on certain lakes and reservoirs, and I never made it to any of them. So I was like, you know what? You should. They say you should never underpower your boat.
Yeah.
I mean, but if there's places you want to go, you know, if you can afford it, get a 9.9. And have a 25 if you can, or a 20, whatever your boat is allowed to have.
I agree with that move. Like, power your boat to the maximum that you can. If there are restrictions for horsepower in your area, I get it. I put a 9.9 on mine as well. And the 25 definitely pushes this boat around like a little rocket.
Yeah, and another nice upgrade that I do have is the tilt.
Yeah, this is the way to go. That thing is super quiet.
Yeah, it's extremely nice. It's extremely nice. I love it.
I definitely see where you put a lot of time and energy into this boat. What would you say was the hardest part, the most difficult part of this build for you?
Honestly, probably trying to get this whole front deck level enough to keep it under the gunnel. Right now it's level, straight across. That was the only issue that I had.
That's a typical challenge that people face. You know, you want to be able to get it level from front to back, but also in line with your gunnel. And a good way to do that is kind of just measure the same distance from the top of the gunnel and just match it all the way through. Yeah, so I could definitely see that being a challenge. So after 2 full seasons of running this boat, future plans. I know you got some stuff in your head, like what
I actually had stuff in my head when I was done. I mean, because the John boat is never done.
It's never done. What are you thinking to do next?
Well, at some point, the wood is going to have to come up and put a new wood down. Well, I was thinking spend the extra money, if anybody can afford it, to really make it a aluminum deck all the way through the whole build. It'll last forever. I mean, it really will. And then I want to do a hydro turf on top. I want to take this little hatch out, keep this one here, and maybe extend the deck maybe out 8 to 12 or 14 inches, because I want to have another storage here all the way across. Okay. So I'm going to do 1 hatch, 2 hatch, 3 hatch, and 4, and get rid of these 2 side hatches. Maybe do a live well in the back bench seat, and then 1 big hatch in the back to give the motor more ventilation. And then, you know, and then I'll be able to maybe put like a 6 or a 10-gallon tank on one side. Yeah, just to make things a lot easier for the back of the boat.
So this is definitely a solid build. I know personally, because I fish with you on here. It's a very functional boat and works really well. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this walkthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed and got something out of this. Again, this is going to be a series of featuring boats that have been inspired from the channel. And I really want to show people's take on what they got from the builds that I've done and their own spin on it. And I really enjoy myself seeing what folks have done. I want to share that with you guys. And the key is just inspiring everyone to go out and do it yourself, because this is all DIY stuff. Lou did a great job here, and there's more to come. Lou recently picked up a brand new 2023 18-foot Ranger bass boat. This is how you take fishing to the next level. If we can get 200 likes on this video, I will post a complete walkthrough of this boat up on the channel. What I'm also hoping to do is round this out. I'm going to do this series and try to pull together a tournament. I think that would really be good. Pull together a nice JV tournament featuring all the boats that are connected to the channel in one way or another. And we're going to do it for the DMV. So if you're in this area, give me a shout, DM me, email me. All the information is in the description below, and we're going to try to make that happen next season. All right, Lou, appreciate you, man, taking the time to do this. There's water right there. We're about to get out there and do some fishing, so hopefully there's a video out of that. But truly appreciate your time and sharing this with everyone out there. You guys have a great day. We will see you on the next video.